People, welcome back to Politics Watch. Now, today I have to throw on the hat again and once again become Sir P the investigator, because it is now known that criminals are listening to the radio conversations of taxi operators, and they are then going to pick up passengers, and then when they pick them up, they either take them away and rob them of their valuables, and you can imagine what some of them are doing to the women. Now, this can happen to any one of us, any one of our loved ones, so you know I have to be on the case. Now, when the news first came out, and I'm giving credit to Loop News for this one. When the news first came out, the so-called experts immediately started to theorize as to how the criminals are getting to listen to these conversations. Now, of course, the actual taxi operators are claiming they don't know about this, right? As they do. This is what happens in Jamaica. Whenever an industry gets caught up in something like this, nobody know what's going on. Everybody deaf, dumb and blind. Right? Now, as someone who used to work with a radio, not a taximan radio, but a radio nonetheless, the principle is the same. When I heard this story, it immediately dawned on me what was going on and how these criminals were getting to listen to these radio conversations. Because people were saying, oh, maybe one radio lost and them find it, and maybe they're hacking into the people. Listen, in World War II, one of the ways the British could defeat the Germans was they recruited the most brilliant minds to hack into the German radios and listen to their conversations so they could know where attacks were going to happen even before they took place. Now they're trying to tell us a couple of 87 octanes are now brilliant mathematicians who are using binary codes to hack into radio. Man, cut the nonsense. I'm going to tell you how they're listening to these radio conversations, how they're getting people's information and picking up these people and robbing them. In order for you to listen to a radio conversation, you need to be on the same frequency band. Okay? Both sender and receiver. How do you get this frequency band? Well, normally you're given it by, for example, a police or a military team would be given the band beforehand, and they know, okay, this is what we're working with, and they can then listen to the same conversations, right? And they can communicate with each other. You know how these criminals are getting these frequency bands for the taxi services? One of the workers in the taxi company is giving it to them. Well, we need to cut the nonsense, people. The idea that these guys are sitting around hacking into radio signals is nonsense. That's because people don't want to face the reality. The reality that there are workers who are so criminal, who lack ethics and morals to the point where they will help to set up innocent people to lose their valuables and, more importantly, lose their lives. People, that is the reality of the situation. I've spoken to people who I used to work with in my field, radio people, real experts, not the experts that these news media claim them speak to. And as soon as I told my brethren what was happening, he immediately started to laugh and said the workers are giving them the frequency band. Because any taxi company that is worth their salt wouldn't be using the same frequency band forever and ever and ever. Then again, we probably shouldn't even doubt the level of incompetence of some of these companies. But I digress. People, frequency bands change. Okay? And if you even get access to a frequency band and can listen into a taxi service, the moment they change it, you're done for. You're going to need the frequency band again. And how do you keep getting this information? As I said, the staff are telling them. Right? There's always an insider, people. Even the most sophisticated organizations in the world, your MI5s and people like that, no matter how much high-tech information they have, I don't care if it's Scotland Yard, they will tell you the number one piece of information or the number one source of information is still an insider. If you want to bring down a group, whether it's a Mexican cartel or some organized crime syndicate, you can tap 1 million phones. But you know what's really going to send people away? The person on the inside who turns on his crew. It's always an insider, people. When you hear stories like this, that's the first thing you must think. Waiting a couple 87 octanes from Walton Park are sitting around in their labs cracking radio frequency codes. Come on, man. If they had that kind of skill, here's the thing, people. Listen to me now. If these 87 octanes had that kind of skill and knowledge and expertise, they wouldn't be using it to set up people to go take a handbag and phone and then throw them out a car. They would be using it to bring down bigger fish. They would have bring down some shark. They'd be going after some of Jamaica's financial institutions. If they had that kind of talent, you think a man who have that kind of expertise is going to spend him time I pick up and I set up people if grab one handbag and one phone and then throw them out of one car? Come on, people. This is being done because the workers in these taxi companies are selling people down the river. That is the reality of the situation. All these other theories about how them find one radio. First of all, if you run a taxi company and you know that your radio is lost, if you value your company and you value the safety of your passengers, the first thing you're doing is changing your frequency code instantly. Bam. Alright, sorry, your frequency band. Right? Once you change your frequency band, the last radio signal, the last phone is now useless. Because you need a new frequency band before you can listen again. Right? So there ain't no lost phones here, and there is no group of 87 octane sitting in some lab with a headphone over them ears, tapping in binary codes to break into one of these local taxi phones, these taxi companies. That's absolute nonsense. That's what people want to believe, because the truth is too hard to stomach. Because people are thinking, well, surely somebody wouldn't be so cruel. Surely, but I trust my taxi company. I've been using them for 10 years. Face the reality, people. Wake up and smell the Blue Mountain coffee. The heart of men has become desperately wicked. Right? And for the price of a shoes, people will sell it down the river. The same workers inside the taxi companies are giving these criminals the frequency bands so that they can listen in and know who are going to pick up who and then set up people. And let me tell you this, people. You know how I know this is happening? You see, even the police frequency bands, enough people have them there. Let me say that again. Enough criminals have police frequency bands and know when police are come. How do they get those frequency bands? Or the police get them? You're not listening to me. I'm not talking about theory now. I'm talking about something I know. The police frequency band, a lot of criminals have radios in them yard and listen. The police frequency bands. Sorry, listen to police radio conversations. How did they get the frequency band? Other crooked cops give it to them. So they know who are come and when them are come. Them know say this happen over there and that happen over there. Or you think they crack the police system. Some little hungry belly squaddy give it to them. That is the reality of the country we live in, people. Those who swear to protect and reassure. Those who swear to protect and serve. Those who you think you're doing business with and you think they have your best interest at heart are selling us down the river. And people, especially women, are getting hurt. They're getting taken away. A matter of fact, in a scenario like that, if you get set up in a scenario like where a taxi man come and pick you up and you get robbed, to be honest, that's the best case scenario. If you live to tell the tale, listen, you have to give thanks because that can end much worse. So how would you avoid a scenario like this, especially the women? Since we know it's happening, people, if you call a taxi service and you speak to somebody, then call back and double check with another person in the company. Right? Because you never know. Right? You can call back the taxi company and verify the name. Hi, I just spoke to John Stevenson. Is there a John Stevenson that works at your company? Okay, just double checking. People, we need to do that. Because this is the thing there right now. This is Sir P, the investigator. Speaking from Politics Watch. Big up on yourself and stay safe.